Let's talk about the ICC's approach to World Cups in general. I know 2007 was, one of those World Cups which had a couple of good upsets, but commercially, obviously, it was not the most viable tournament for ICC, and they changed their approach. What are your thoughts about, the way they've gone since around World Cups, and how has that impacted associates cricket?
Yeah, well, obviously the move to a 10-team World Cup was pretty much just disastrous for a lot of, especially for high performance associates that really look to target the World Cup and for whom it's hugely important. So yeah, it's a backwards move, and I think it was protested at the time. In fact, it was successfully protested because it was originally planned that 2015 would be 10 teams as well, and I think we can all be glad that the 10-team experiment has been done away with. But more generally, my issue with the ICC approach to tournaments is that it doesn't seem to be really optimized for anything. And it seems that these decisions, a lot of the time, they're based on sort of vague ideas rather than actually looking at how tournament structures work and how these formats affect kind of the way that the competition unfolds. So you'd have sort of Dave Richardson come out and say, the wonder of a 10-team World Cup is that there won't be any dead games. Games will be more competitive. Every game will count, and that's just objectively not the case. If you're doing the sort of structure that they used, which was a 10-team round robin and then just a straight cutoff with 4 teams going to semi-finals, that's a guarantee of dead games. And there were dead games, and they were very lucky actually with South Africa for pulling a win out of the bag. Otherwise, there would have been 5 or 6 dead games at the end of that group stage. And even with a 10-team format, you can do better, and the ICC do better. The qualifier for the World Cup is a significantly better structure. Or even for the 10-team structure they had at the time, having sort of IPL style finals rather than straight semis would have kept that group stage alive for a lot longer as well.